Hello there Assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. This is episode number 12 of building Hawkins Square from Hawkins, Indiana and Stranger Things here in Minecraft. Now today we are going to be building Oak Street. It is this street just here behind me. And this is the one that actually does have the Hawkins Cinema on. Now I haven't yet completed this building. If you join me for the stream I did just yesterday, which was Friday, I kind of did like a behind the build kind of building stream really, and yeah, it was a really fun one. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who came to that one. Really appreciate you guys. If you didn't, this is just what I got up to really. This is just what I got done. I just kind of built the front and made it look pretty good, but it is a bit of a facade at the moment because it does have nothing on the inside. So I mean, we don't see this on the inside in the series, but we do of course see the back of it for the back alley, and so it's quite an important building. But yeah, no, the structure of it is completed, so we're going to do our best to get everything possibly up to here today done, and then we'll do a separate video for the actual Hawkins Cinema, and do a dedicated tutorial for this one, so I can get the interior done too. That'd be really fun. So yeah, let's crack on with episode number 12. Okay then Assassins, so to get started, we do have a bit of a task at our hands. This is quite a big task. It is going to be to build the pathway that goes on Oak Street just here. And now it is a very, very big pathway because we haven't yet knocked out the grass here or even sort of replicated where the path should be. So we're going to take ourselves some waxed exposed cut copper and some polished granite as well. And we will go down next to where the flag is for the actual library. And you want to go along to this corner here. And it's the one with the big sort of building here at the end. I believe that is the vape shop in real life. And we kind of want to be on the end just over here. So like diagonally across from it really. Now over here where we have our big traffic light, we are going to come down this way. And we're going to build 2 rows of 3 polished granite in there like so. One up here. And then around here, 2 layers of 3 or rows of 3, and 1 up here. We do the exposed cut copper in the gap there, and then we can do it for this little corner just here as well. Now I want to mention before I get started with this section, is if you have built, by the way this is not Oak Street, I'm going to change the signs because I think I made a mistake, but this area here, this row of shops and restaurants and buildings and things, on this one I did realise but I left some grass between certain planters and like where the plant pots are and stuff. So if you want to go ahead and just use your polished or exposed cut copper to you know, fill those in, be my guest. And also don't forget to add gravel behind where the grass is between the 2 granite blocks, because that just adds like a whole new level of detail behind here, making sure that the grass is actually separated from the main pathway. So yeah, once you've done that, awesome, we can continue with over here on Oak Street. So yeah, about directions and stuff, when I was looking at Google Earth and trying to map it with actual Hawkins, I did end up making some directional mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and redo some of the signs once we've completed the rest of the buildings here, just so I have an idea of where things are supposed to be. So yeah, it's fine, it's an easy thing to do, and we can definitely fix it in an easy way as well. Alright, so down here, once you have built that little corner, go back along this little road. Just ignore my materials back there. We're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4 chopping here. And we'll do another one just here. And basically we want to leave ourselves 1 block, which is going to be for our planters here, behind our slabs. And then 1, 2, 3 back here for the actual pathway. Actually, you know what? We'll do 4. 4 just here. And then the building will go in this one, just here. Which means we need to be just here with our building starting, and then 1 block after where it goes along for the building's wall. So basically we do 3 lots of these just here to get to the granite. That's perfect. I am going to fill that back in just so I know that that is where the building B goes even. Now up here, what I'd like to do is I'm going to place myself a first block of gravel in here, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks just in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and basically speed run from this grass block all the way down to section this part from the rest of the entire super flat world, because we don't want the entire world obviously. So let's go do that now. and it should take you to just here where we already cut out quite a big section. It's perfect. Let's speed run this. And there we go. That looks awesome. So the next thing to do would be to go back down to where we started. And now we have these 5 blocks basically cut out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just here. Don't worry if they have lampposts on. That's actually really good. Now the next thing to do would be to take our gravel. And we of course want to go ahead and line the entire thing here. And also keep our grass on us, because we're going to add in where the plants and things should go, like on every other kind of side of this this library. So if you go ahead and take our gravel right the way down underneath all the lampposts for now, and then we'll basically backtrack later, adding in grass blocks where grass blocks need to be. So I'm just going to do it right to my slab there, and then I'll just get the another brick wall back for that one. Accidental destruction, and do this just here. And this will look good once it's done. At the moment it just looks like a bit of a mess, but it is under construction. You gotta allow for some mess for construction work. There we go. Now we'll take ourselves our waxed exposed cut copper, and we'll go ahead and fill this entire length of dirt and grass up with our exposed cut copper. Let's get this done, guys. So now then, assassins, you should have something along the lines of this. And if you don't, feel free to pause the video. And if you need any questions answered, definitely hit me up in the comments with any of those. I would love to hear. Alright, let's go ahead and take ourselves polished granite and come down here and basically do what we did up at that intersection. The 2 rows of 3 on both zebra crossings with the block in the center, and then of course the rest of it, including underneath that lamppost there, can all be exposed cut copper. Very, very important, just because it blends the 2 nicely together like that. That looks really good. I just realized that there is a sandstone block under this one, so I may go ahead and grab that now. It seems we did swap up some materials for certain ones, certain different ones, just to give it a bit more texture and also keep it as real to the original as possible. So I'm going to do another one just there as well. It might not actually be there on the real life version, but as I've done it on this one, I want to go ahead and make sure I get it on the other one too. Wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this way alongside the road here. And although we haven't built much of the road yet, whereas on my original version I've started to build the road a bit further, I'm going to go ahead and still build my pathway in here, just that it's ready to go for later. So I'm still going to use my 4 around the corner here, and I'm going to bring 4 up to this parking space here, and I want to go to the 3rd block in. So number 1 is the line, 2 is here, and 3 is here, and that is where I want my exposed cut copper to end just here. And it basically switches up to concrete materials like stone and smooth stone. So that's perfect. So we can trim the rest of that out if you wish, but just leave it as dirt for now. That is not important for now. Wicked. Alright, lovely. I think we are ready to go ahead and build our planters, or at least mark them out, and then we can go ahead and get started on the building. Alright, assassins, before we continue, I just want to say, take a quick look at your Hawkins right now. Take a look at your Hawkins Square, look at this road that we're working on today, and look at how plain it looks. And then look at it at the end of the video and be proud of your work, because honestly, it is miraculous how we start with something just completely empty, and we give it so much life like these roads just here. It's awesome. It's really awesome to see. So yeah, you should be proud of yourselves. Let's take ourselves some smooth stone, some gravel, some azalea, some grass blocks, birch logs, birch leaves, azalea leaves, and some granite as well. Okay, first things first, we need to go ahead and make sure we get the right spot for our first planter. So we're going to go next to this hole here on the big sort of, place you're not supposed to park really. So we'll go up from this on the gravel, we'll stick ourselves a granite, and then azalea. So granite and azalea are going to be together in this tutorial section. So just remember, where we place granite, there will be an azalea leaf on top of it. So just remember that. Alright, we'll go with grass just to the right of this for 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd one, stick a birch log, and we'll come back to the tree in a second. Down here, continue with 1, 2 of your grass like that. And to the right of this, 1 more granite and azalea leaf up here. Backtrack with grass here, azalea, and 2 azalea next to the tree and this planter. For the big tree in the middle, you can go with 1, 2, 3 of your birch logs just there from the ground up. I'll go behind this, placing 1 temporarily to build 1 up here, and I'll do this for 2. Then I'll go to the left for 1 and up for 1, and then I'll go behind this for a temporary, placing 1 above it, knocking out the temp, and then I'll build 1 forward diagonally from that one, so it's just like so. And I also want to do 1 kind of behind up here, like this. Don't worry about the direction, that is all good. But if you do have an OCD, like I am, I'm struggling right now, there we go. Then you can change it, feel free. There we go. And obviously we want to go ahead and do the same technique we've been doing, which is just going ahead and filling up all the logs with 1 leaf, so that none of them are going to be shown from any angle really. Now this tree is an odd shape, so you can kind of go ahead and change it up if you wish, but I am kind of happy with the way it looks. It is weird, but I do kind of like it. I'm just going to change this back one just so it's not all the same. Yeah, that's cool. That seems pretty cool. I might just do some leaves on here as well, and maybe just to make it less square, add a few leaves there as well. Perfect. Well, it looks even more square now, but it'll be fine. That's fine. And remember, behind your grass and between your granites, you want to go ahead and stick yourself gravel in front of the area just there to separate it from the pathway. That looks good. That's our first one completed. So now we can head on to the second one, and that is in between these 2 lampposts just here. So we're going to use the right lamppost for our finding out where to be. So we want to go for the first line of car parking space, the second line, and you want to go diagonally up from this one here. Taking granite with your azalea, grass block, just in here for 2, grass, azalea, grass block, birch log up for 3 again, here, except I'm going to go 4 this time. I'll take grass here for 1 singular, 2, then I'll go 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. Just going to count this. So to count, I'm going to take 2 azalea from my birch log, grass, 1, 2, 3 azalea, and then, yep, that's right. So granite with azalea leaf here. Let's do our gravel whilst we have access. Like so. And then for our tree, this one's pretty simple. We just want to go with a temporary in the middle, off to the left, off to the right, remove the temp, go up on the left one for 1 more, so it becomes 2, and then temporary, up 1 more, delete the other one. Delete the other one, it sounds so rude. And then we'll go up from this one temporarily, off to the right, remove that one, and up again just here. Feel free to change the directions, like that, and then just go ahead and add in your leaves, of course, in all of the spaces, just to make everything look pretty cool. I would recommend going down 2 on the big main trunk of the tree. Like this. This is coming out nicely. There we go, 1 more in the middle, and that should be good to go. Yeah, that looks lovely. Okay, the next one is going to be obviously further along. It'll be between these 2 lampposts now. And you can see where they're supposed to be, because there's like big gaps between the lampposts, which is awesome. We'll use the right one again to mark things out. We want to go to the 3rd line, so 1, 2, 3. Here, beyond the 3rd line, is a grass block with our log on it for 4. And this is where our tree immediately goes. Now off from the left of the tree, we want to go 1, 2, and just stick azalea on these. Then granite, and then azalea leaf. And to the right, we'll do ourselves another 2. 1, 2, granite, azalea, grass next to the tree, and azalea just here. Okay, let's go ahead and take ourselves gravel just in front of this now, all the way along. Then we want to go up the left side of the main trunk with, I think these go diagonally back. They do. So we'll come back to here and build upwards for technically 2, but one of them is connected to the trunk just here. Then we'll just place a temp on top of this to go to the right for 1 and to the left for 1, but this one goes up for 2. Change the directions, oops, like so, and then you should be left with this. And then we'll go ahead and build 1 more up here, just here on the right, just so that it can height match the other side, and you should be good to go there. Let's take our leaves now, all the way around the trunks. Just like this. You know, you feel free to add in leaves where you need to. Like, you don't have to copy me exactly. It is a very natural looking tree, of course, so we want to go ahead and make it look that way as well. So there we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good to go. Awesome. So I'm now going to continue to my right, and I'll go between these two lampposts, and I believe we are coming on to the final one. So we'll now go to this one, so from the right lamppost, this line just here of the car park, to the second one, and this again will be the tree. Grass block, we'll only go up to 2 with our birch just here. 2? No, we'll go 3. We'll go 3. And then we'll go behind for temp, and then 1 up. And then we'll go ahead and go to the right of this one for 1. And we'll keep this one, but we want to obviously change the direction in a second. And I want to go exceeding the main trunk for 2. 1, 2. Up there. And I'll switch the direction just like that. And I'll go diagonally behind this one. So, just here. And I'll build up for 1. Just like that. And remove the bottom one. Awesome. Let's go ahead and build the tree, and then we'll do the rest of the sort of lawn area below, beneath it. So this one, recommend just doing 1 lot of leaves on the kind of base trunk, because it gets a bit sort of leafy beneath, and then you struggle to walk by the tree. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So over this way, we want to go with another 2 grass blocks in the floor with a granite and then a leaf. And on the left side, you guessed it, 2 granite and a leaf. Azalea, grass here next to the trunk, and azalea up here. Perfect. Okay, final one, just over this way. We want to go with the slabs just here. We'll go into the gravel. I'm going to go from this one on the left, grass block, and 1 to the left. Oh, that's azalea, my bad. Same colour, there we go. And then we'll go do on our granite just here with our azalea leaf. Actual azalea on those grass blocks. There will be a tree on this one, so we can mark it out for now, but we're not going to build it until we've got the cinema ready to go. Otherwise, we don't know how much space we'll need. So we'll keep that plain for now, but just know there is a tree just here. Then we'll continue with another 2 grass blocks, and then of course our granite up here with our azalea leaf on. We'll do ourselves another grass here, and we can do an azalea here as well if you wish, and that'll be all good to go. Awesome. That looks really good. Don't forget your gravel behind this, and behind the previous, and if you've missed any before that, definitely go ahead and get it done as well. But no, I think we are all good to go. Yeah, that looks lovely. That looks really good. See how much better that looks? A little bit of greenery just makes the world go round. That is awesome. Alright, let's get some materials back for our buildings. I say back because mine are just here. Alright, let's go for it. Okay then, assassins. So, of course, we're going to need this space here for our buildings. Now, I don't know if we're going to need this entire length here, but we definitely will do on the other side because, of course, the alleyway behind the cinema is a very important part in Stranger Things. So, if you want to go ahead and start removing grass from this point here, all the way along, oops, that's a bit wonky, all the way along from here to the opposite side, just like so. So you've kind of cut out a big rectangle, and then I recommend going ahead and removing all of this grass in here, and that'll give us a nice base plate to build our buildings on, or at least the front of them for now, so then we can go ahead and work around that. So yeah, get this done, and then we'll get the materials together, and then we'll get started with our buildings. Alright guys, well done. That looks awesome. It is a big space, I know, and we might not need all of it, but it is definitely worth sort of doing more than needed just in case. So in my hotbar here, I have quartz bricks on me. I have some smooth quartz block, quartz stairs, smooth quartz stairs, black stained glass pane, waxed exposed cut copper once again, blocks of coal, light grey stained glass pane, and some black stained glass as well. Now firstly, we're going to be building the Roots Outdoors building just here, which you can imagine sells outdoor equipment for camping, hunting, etc. So it's quite a cool shop just here. You can imagine maybe the Stranger Things kids have been in this shop. If it was in the series, they would have definitely gone in the shop to get hunting supplies for the Demogorgon. So you can imagine, you can sort of, you know, use your imagination a little bit here. Let's take ourselves some quartz bricks and we'll go to this corner just here. Now we want to build up, I'm going to go for about 5 blocks for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just here. I'll take 2 to the right. I'll go diagonally back for 3. And then diagonally for 1. Leave a gap and do 1, 3, and 3 just here. But of course you go up on this one just over here. Awesome. Make sure that this one goes up to the 5 as well. Like that. And then what we'll do is we'll go up to that layer with our windows. So we'll take our black stained glass just here. And we'll go ahead and do these ones. With all of these blocks here. Up to the same exact height. Like that for the 3 blocks. We'll do 1 over the door frame. And then what we'll do is we'll drop into the concrete here. Or the floor. And we'll just swap it out for the waxed exposed cut copper. So all of this remaining area here. And then we can take 3 glass panes just in the doorway, just like so. Okay, next thing to do will be to take ourselves our quartz and our stairs. And we want to go ahead and build over the windows here to connect to each side. So we'll start with blocks on both sides. And this is a test of if we've done it correctly. So, fingers crossed. Let's do ourselves a quartz stair here. And then we basically continue this pattern along until we reach the opposite side. We have. Awesome. That is a relief. Awesome, that's good. Now let's go ahead and take quartz bricks over our windows, just so that it continues that continuity there and makes everything look, you know, pristine and clean and things. Let's do another layer of quartz bricks above the entire pattern we've just done, just in here. And then what we'll do is on the next layer up, we want to do 2 blocks in on both sides. And then we'll take ourselves our block of coal and we'll build an entire big billboard sign in the center of the building, just here. We're going to do this for 3 layers. Like so. Now what you may need to do is you may need to trim your tree down a little bit. If you've done what I've done and you've gone back a couple layers like that, we may need to remove the top trunk just here to add in our shop sign. So I recommend grabbing yourself your leaves back and just filling that one in there, like so. Awesome, and I'll grab my glass back just in case we need it. Now I'll take myself my light grey stained glass pane, and I'm going to go into the center of our 3, and I want to go for possibly the second block in, just here. And I'll run this along until I reach the second block in on this end, just here. And we should have a big sign just there. Wonderful. Now we'll take our quartz bricks up in line with the blocks of coal, and then 1 layer over the block of coal as well. And finally, we take ourselves our smooth quartz stairs and we go ahead and do this trim at the very top of the building. Now it's a bit 2D, isn't it still? Like, it looks very, very 2-dimensional. And of course we don't want that. We want it to look 3D like a proper building. So we come around to the corner and we go ahead and build this back a little bit to add some depth to our build. So what we're going to do for that is you can run this much, much further than I'm going to do, but I'm only going to do it until my road ends up here. So I'm going to bring my quartz back just to here, and then I'll take quartz bricks on the final one, going up to the exact same height as the first one up here. So I'm building almost like a rectangle just here. I'll fill this in with just plain old smooth quartz, like this. And I must mention whilst I'm here, in real life, in the county that this entire place is from, in Jackson, in Georgia, they actually have a mural down here on this wall. And it is a Demogorgon with, I think, 3 of the kids on their bikes kind of escaping it, which is a really cool little Easter egg to what this entire, like, town represents, which is awesome. Of course, not only Stranger Things, but it's just a nice little nod to the show to show that it was the filming location for it, which is awesome. I would definitely love to visit that in the future. Now we'll take ourselves some smooth quartz stairs and we'll go back along this way from the back forward. And once we get to that one, we just connect it like so. You can also bring these back 1 more block each. Now if they connect, but if they don't, do not worry about them. It's all good. Oops. It is a bit fiddly. You may want to put some blocks beneath this so you can do this easier. But I'm just going to build mine along like that, just for now. Perfect. I might add a layer underneath just so it looks cleaner. Like so. Wonderful. Okay, so that is the first area of this shop done. The first section of it done. I believe there's a bit more to it, but we are going to crack on with the next shop over here. Awesome. Let's get some new materials. So then, Assassins, the next building on our list is actually one I created myself. It has no name, but it is kind of part of this outdoor shop just here. Basically what had happened was when I was building my plan, I built this building out of quartz bricks, of course, and then there's a building just over here that is also built out of a very similar material. And I didn't want this entire road to just be white buildings. So I went ahead and just grabbed like a bunch of different materials to make it more colourful and less sort of black and white, because I wanted to make this a very vibrant and colourful town that it actually is in person. So yeah, I went ahead and just kind of made up a random shop. So we're going to go ahead and build that now. But it is in between the outdoor shop and the state farm that we'll be building in a second, which is like another shop just there. So let's go ahead and take ourselves these materials just here. Nether brick fence, smooth sandstone stairs, some white terracotta, some glass pane, some brick block, yellow, lime, and light blue concrete. Okay, up here, before we continue, let's just add in some lamps for our outdoor shop. We want to go ahead and go to the second glass pane in, placing a nether brick fence, space away another, space away another, and space away another. And do we have 4 of these looking like they're lighting up the sign up there. Okay, for the shop over here, we'll take ourselves smooth sandstone, and we'll build directly up to where our quartz bricks end just here. We'll then take ourselves smooth sandstone stairs along this way, and we want to make sure we count to 14, including this pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and on 14, we go from the ground up next to the stairs with another pillar of sandstone. Let's do ourselves 2 stairs this way, facing back of course, and this one again facing backwards. We can also do singular stairs in between the 2 behind our normal slope stairs in front of it, like this. Awesome. Now we'll take white terracotta, and we want to go with some down here in the floor in like a curved shape like so. And then we also want to build up the side of the building here. So we're going to go diagonally back from our sandstone and build this one upwards to 4, like that. We'll take ourselves 4 glass panes just to the right of that, and then brick block here, here, and then right the way along to our pillar up here. Then we'll take ourselves glass panes again, and we want to build ourselves 3 just there, and I'm going to do myself a big amount just here for another 3 layers around this window. And it just adds like a very big display area for the shop here. Let's take white terracotta again. We'll do 3 over these windows, and then we'll bring the rest forward just here between the 2 sandstone pillars. I'm going to go ahead and do about 2 or 3 layers of this. I'll do 2 for a second. I'll come to the top and add in another one up here. And then I'll go 2, 2, and then 2 and 2 on each side and leave that empty for my sign in the middle. I'll have to grab some new materials for that sign just afterwards. So for now, if we come back to the shop window, we can take ourselves a bit of a different design down here for maybe some items displayed inside of the shop. So what I'm going to do for this is on the left side over here, I'll do myself 3 of the light blue and 3 beneath it, so leaving a space away. I'll then do lime in the middle and then yellow to finish. Then I'll do yellow above the lime here and lime above the yellow here, just like that. Lovely, it just adds a bit more colour and depth to the entire building as well. Let's grab the rest of the materials for this building just here and then continue this way. Okay, so now we'll take ourselves some blue concrete, some white stained glass pane, some smooth quartz block, some orange terracotta, some acacia fence gates, some iron bars, some white candles, an item frame, and some black concrete as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get this sign done firstly. So what we need to do for this one is we need to take ourselves some blue concrete, and we'll go in from the right side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like so, and 2 layers high. Then we'll take the rest over here with our smooth quartz block. We'll do ourselves in the middle down here an orange terracotta, so it looks like a sun, and then we want to go for 3 open fence gates around the sun, so it really does look like it's shining bright just up here. It's kind of like a sunset. Then up here we'll go with our white stained glass pane, and it's going to go along this way for 3, and dropping down for another 3 here. Now that shop is done, but as we have a little bit more room in our inventory for some more materials, I thought we'd go ahead and do some of the street signs whilst we're here. So if you come around the corner here, we'll go ahead and come down to the concrete. On this dirt block, take yourself 4 of your iron bars, 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll do a black concrete on the very top of it like so. Around this direction, you can take yourself iron bars again, go to the second window just here, on the gravel, build up 2 iron bars like that, do yourselves a quartz block on top of it, an item frame on the front of it, a blue concrete in the item frame, and 1 candle above, and that's kind of showing that this is a handicap or a disabled parking space just here. Wonderful. Now we can go ahead and take ourselves new materials for the building over here. Okay, so we're now going to go ahead and build ourselves this location just here called the State Farm, and it is a insurance and financial service just here. So for that building, we'll take ourselves some smooth quartz block, some smooth quartz stairs, some black stained glass pane, some blocks of quartz, dark oak stairs, dark oak slabs, black concrete, nether brick wall, and some yellow stained glass pane as well. Okay then, over this way, we firstly want to go with building, of course, the structure of the building. Now this is actually relatively simple and pretty much similar to the original just here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the first part of this by going up the side of the original building, stopping where the sandstone stops, and then taking our smooth quartz stairs along that way like so. Then we'll drop back down here. In the floor down here, you want to grab yourself some quartz and sort that out. Sorry, copper, not quartz. Then we'll grab our quartz back just here. Then we'll go up the building over here for 3 blocks for our door frame. And I will do a 4th one here in order to go to the left and fill in the little gap with a block of quartz here. And as it looks slightly different, that is very important to have in there. We'll take ourselves 3 black stained glass panes here for our door frame. And now across this way, we'll take our smooth quartz block across this way, and I'm going to make sure that this is going to 14 blocks again for the same sort of size as the original building. I would like to go and check that before I do make it though, just in case I'm wrong. Now I am glad I went to go and check, because it's 1 block shorter than our 14 over here, so this one is 13. So we need to go ahead and make sure we count that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now this one will build up to our original height, which is just there, of course, actually 1 block beneath because it's the stairs above. There we are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go again in line with the buildings, and I'm going to use myself my quartz stairs like I did my original building here to go along between the pillars. Except on this side, what I'm going to do instead of going above is I'm going to go in front of and adding an upside down stair here. And that'll be for the next shop as well. So this next shop will come out forward from this building here. Very important we get that done. What I'll next do though is come behind the stairs here and add in normal blocks and under this one, and then take normal stairs this way for the building trim along there like so. And I can build up with my quartz here for 1 behind and beneath. Benign? What? And then another one here. And then I'm going to go with 1 just here, like so. That one's just there, is the only one visible from the front side. And then I'll build this one up a second one, and I'll do a stair on top, just so I know that that is where that continues and completes this building here. I hope that makes sense, guys. Do ask me any questions you may have in the comments below. Wonderful. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold coming on or something. Bit annoying. Right, we'll take ourselves some black stained glass pane, and we want to go ahead and build a giant window basically in here. So this entire area is just a nice old window just in here. And we'll do 3 blocks for this one, just like that. What I'd like to do is also build myself a bit of a lean-to above this. So for now, I'll take myself my quartz, my smooth quartz, and I'll build from above the window directly up to the roof height, just up here. So like so. There we go. And then I want to go into the second block on my window, which is here, of course, and go up to where the original sign on the other building is. So it's about here, isn't it? So just there, you have to kind of step back and look at this from a different angle, just to get it right. There we are. And then we're going to make sure that this is in the middle of our building here as well, for the entire sign. So how many blocks in is this? This is actually going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 in, from obviously the end. So over here, we'll do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, drop down, and knock out the 2. And there we have ourselves our sign in the middle. Perfect. So let's go ahead and fill this up with our black concrete. Like that. Then we'll do ourselves 3 yellow stained glass panes in the center at the top. 3 more black concrete on top of that. Another brick wall here, and another brick wall here, like so. And that is the State Farm sort of sign up there. Now we'll go with our dark oak stairs, and we'll go just beneath our sign here, but not exactly in front of. So we'll just go here. Actually, you know what? I'll take myself slabs firstly. I'll go here with slabs. Just there. So that's like so. And that is going to be just up here, just 1 block above the window, and then on this one just here. And then what I'll do is I'll take myself a upside down stair right the way along the back and beneath the slabs. And then I'll do normal stairs in front of them all the way along the front. It's a little bit tricky because we have the trees in the way. But when it's all done, if you take a step back, it should look pretty cool. Now we'll just go 1 little bit beneath this, so I'm just going to add in myself another slab here. And on the ends, I'll just change these to blocks, so it goes down like that instead. And I'll do a slab beneath the stairs as well, right the way along this way. And then change this stair to a block as well. And if you take a step back, you should have something that looks like this. Awesome! I know it's kind of covered up by the tree, but that is okay. Brilliant, guys, well done. Let's make our way to the next building. So the next building on our agenda, guys, is the Lovely Nails and Boutique. This is a really lovely and unique looking shop just here. I actually had a lot of fun building this in Minecraft, just because the way the roof slopes out, it has a very like architectural design and it looks awesome. So we'll take ourselves some pillar quartz block here, some purple block here, some magenta banners, purple stairs, some glass pane, some smooth quartz block, pink stained glass pane, smooth quartz stairs, and some waxed exposed cut copper. Now firstly, we want to come down to the State Farm over here, and we'll go ahead and take ourselves a a pillar quartz just here for 3 blocks high. And then we'll do purple behind it for 3, just like so. We'll take ourselves our pathway material, which is of course the waxed exposed cut copper, and we'll do 2 blocks in the floor here. We'll then take 3 of our glass pane just here. We'll then take purple block here and here. And then we'll also want to go along the front of the shop here as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go count this very, very slowly. It should be 3 to the lamppost from what we just did. So we're not going to count that one. We'll do 3 now. 1, 2, 3. If I step back, I should be hitting the lamppost. Oh, just about. Just missed it. Is that good? Let me check. It is. It's bang on. Awesome. Okay, that's perfect. And then we want to go a little bit further along from this in order to finish the rest of the shop up. So I'm just going to go check my dimensions. I'll be right back. Okay, so the whole building width is 12 blocks. And so this window here will be continued in a second, but we'll go from the pillar just here and count what we already have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then what I'm going to do on 11 is swap 2 pillar quartz and then build 12 with purple. I'll do 3 on my pillar and I'll do 3 on my purple. And then I'll take 2 layers of glass pane just here to finish up the big window at the front of the shop. Like that. Awesome. Yeah, this is a really cool shop to build, honestly. Right, let's do ourselves 2 more layers of purple just here. And then a 3rd one. And then up this way we'll also do 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 3 on top of the quartz as well. Like that. I want to do 1 entire layer of purple here from this window across. just to there, and I will do 2 above that door frame just there as well. Then I want to take some upside down stairs between the 2 sides of my building just here, like that. And I'm only going to do it where the window stops and where the door begins, because I think that looks pretty cool. But I will take magenta banners in front of this, just by hanging them down from the top of the upside down stairs like so. Awesome. Let's do another layer of purple just to fill in that little gap. And then on our next layer of purple, we want to go for 1 continuous layer there. We'll do upside down purple stairs from left to right, just like so. And this is where the building starts to come out, which is really cool. So we do that in there just like that. Then on this right side, we want to build up the 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. We'll also do on the back, 1, 2, 3, and actually, no, we'll do 3 for now, that's fine. Yeah, cool. What I'm going to do on the 3rd one, so I've got 1, 2, 3 blocks, I'll do a 4th one with an upside down stair out as well, just like so. And then I'll take a block above the upside down stair just here, and that is as far as the building comes out. I'll do myself 2 upside down stairs to the left of that block, then a block, upside down stairs to the left, block, upside down for 2, block, upside down for 2, and then there'll be a block up here. And you can see this is where we're going to connect it to the previous building over here. So let's do our 2 blocks just here. And now above these, we want to go back down on ourselves, like that. Block, upside down stairs, block, upside down stairs, block, and then 2 more upside down stairs to reach the opposite side. Now next to the quartz stair, we'll do a purple, then we'll do a normal purple stair just like so, this way around, then an upside down stair, then a normal, upside down stair, normal, upside down stair, normal, upside down stair, normal, and you guessed it, an upside down stair, like so. So we build that really strange design just there, but it looks so cool. In real life, obviously, it looks much better, but this is what we got to represent it in Minecraft, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do 2 more layers of 2 just here, with our purple blocks. Then we want to do 2 upside down stairs here, 1, just 2, and then over this way, 1 and 2. Oh, sorry, that needs to be a block in, so just here and here instead, like that. This side is a little bit different from that side, so we just got to bear that in mind. So let's do ourselves another 2 blocks just in here. Sorry, let's do it back there, like that. I'm going to remove these ones now, take them out, and do 2 more blocks back there, like so. Just taking a look at this quick. Okay, I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove this one. Yep. Okay, I'm going to remove these 2 as well, and I'll keep those 2 up that way. So I now have this, just like so. I'll take myself my pillar quartz block, here for 2, laid down on the floor, and this way for 2 as well, to the left. 2 more purple, and 2 more purple. Basically we're building where like you can imagine upstairs windows would be, we're building it sort of back from where we've overhang the building here. So that's what we're going for, just back in here. So that's pretty good. We'll do 2 more upside down stairs above our quartz. That's where I was getting confused. And then in the center is where our sign will go, which will be 2 layers of 3 smooth quartz block, and then 2 pink stained glass pane, and 2 more pink down that way as well. Now then guys, I understand this building is a tricky one, so if you do need any questions answered, do let me know in the comments below. The last thing to do for the building is just to take the roof trim, and that'll be with our smooth quartz stairs again, from there forward, and then all the way along from this position, until we reach the last purple block on the right side. And there we go. Okay then, time to go on to the big building over this way, and then call it a day for today's episode. Okay then guys, so for today's final building, it is the building called Citi Trends. This seems like a sort of clothes shop. I could be wrong about that. I see clothes in the window, so I'm just assuming, but it does look like a nice area, and definitely a nice sort of bit of retail therapy for you. So we're going to take ourselves some smooth quartz block, quartz bricks, smooth quartz stairs, some spruce planks, some glass pane, some light blue concrete, some brown stained glass, spruce stairs, and some spruce slabs as well. So we are looking for 33 blocks in total. for the main sort of shop front. So we'll start by going down here next to our purple. We'll take ourselves quartz bricks for 2, then our spruce, and I'm going to move these closer together because I'm going to use them in unison. Then I'll leave a gap of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll go over here and place myself a spruce just here. Then 1, 2 quartz, 1, 2 quartz, 1, 2 quartz, spruce just here. I need a gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, spruce. Then I'll take my quartz again for 1, 2, then a gap of 2, then spruce, then quartz, then spruce. Another gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, then spruce, then quartz, and then spruce, and then quartz, just like so. Awesome. Now let's count this again. That's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Perfect. Now then, the first floor of our building is actually relatively easy. We'll go ahead and take our spruce upwards to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So obviously that's 5 from the beginning. And that will leave us with a, if we go over it like so, this will leave us with a gap of 3 for our window just here. And if we take this along until 2 blocks in on our quartz bricks down here, build this one up, and then build each of these 1 block past on the pillars, then that still leaves us with a good window down here as well. Let's build up with our quartz bricks here, and then 2 blocks past. And then up this way, we want to do ourselves again with the spruce up to that height, back down 1 block for the entire frame, and back up this side. Over this way, I'm going to do more to get to this one and build that above, here to this one, and then across to this one, and then over here, obviously across to this one just here as well, like that. The only time we separate them is in the middle just here. That's cool. Alright, we'll take ourselves smooth quartz block just here for 2. In this gap, this one, these 3, and that one just there. We also need to do it down this end, so these 2, this 4, and those 2. And then we'll take ourselves the glass pane in here, over this way, over here as well. This one, by the way, is supposed to be a 4 block window. I know it's a bit odd, but that one is supposed to be like that. And now over this way, we'll do ourselves 2 layers of 3 above this door frame. And we'll do 2 here, and then them open, so facing forwards on the pathway as well. Down this one, I was going to skip the doors for now, but we'll do them whilst we're here. It's 2 layers of 4, and then 2, 2, and then out for 2 as well. And if you'd like to go ahead and swap out one of your materials that you can get back easy enough, which is probably the spruce planks, get your pathway back, and just go ahead and fill under where the glass panes are, just in here, like that. Over this way, let's do another 3 and 3, and then we'll do 2 layers of 2, and then 1 door on the right side over here, open of course. Over this way, 3 more glass panes. Over here, 2 layers of 3 glass panes, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3 copper in here. Finally over this way, 1, 2, 3 glass panes, and on the end we can build up our quartz upwards to the top of the spruce just here like so. That is the first floor completed. Now for the floor in between the 2 floors, you know there's like an actual sort of gap in buildings where you can actually fit in the floors. We're going to build that now. So we'll go with 3 layers of our smooth quartz block, and this is going to be covered up with a little bit of detail out the front of the building. So you must go ahead and do this correctly. So it's just 3 layers of our smooth quartz block, like so. And then back down to the left side, we'll go ahead and take our smooth quartz stairs upside down until we reach the first pillar of quartz bricks just here. We'll then go ahead and build 2 normal facing to the right over this way. We can do a normal stair above that one, and upside down here, a normal, upside down, so that's above the spruce pillar here. A normal, upside down, and we can basically continue this until we get to a normal, sorry, an upside down one at the very end. Hopefully. It is, thank goodness. There we are. So let's go backtracking now from the right side, beneath here. We want to bring ourselves upside down stairs along until we reach the big doorway at the end there, before it like stops again. So we'll just do that a block before the pillar, which is just here. I'm actually going to chop one of those out because it needs to be diagonally up, just here. I'll do light blue concrete just from that point to this pillar here. So that's just a block past the pillar and stopping on the pillar there, but obviously above it. I'll backtrack back to my right side and do full upside down stairs from this way, going backwards. Is it this way? Let's just check here. Nah, you know what? We'll do it the other way around, so just so we can match the purple on the other side. So you can see these are going that way, so we'll do the same here, like this. And we want to do this all the way along. Can be a bit fiddly, so maybe come in from the other end and then just do it like this. Probably be easier for you. Yeah, there you go. So we do this even beneath the blue sign there, and then all in the same row, just for this one, just here. In the gap here, you can do normal stairs all the way along to that one just there. That's perfect. And here you can go back to doing just a couple upside down. I might do one beneath this one too. So like 3 upside down next to my sign here, even a 4th one just there so it includes the pillar, just like that. I think that looks good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Awesome. So yep, that's the trim between the 2 floors. Floors? What was that? It's because I was thinking about what I was saying next. No, there we are. That looks awesome. So if we go upstairs now, we'll do the 2nd floor and then the roof. Okay, so for the 2nd floor and the roof, we take quartz bricks. Make sure to not go on your stairs here. Not at all. Go back to the actual building here. Go ahead and build yourself 5 blocks of these quartz bricks upwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very tall building indeed. Leave a gap of 3 here and do another 5 and another 5 for 2. Leave another gap of 3 and do another 3 layers or 3 pillars of 5. Gap of 3, 2. 2 pillars of the quartz bricks. A gap of 3, 4. Just here. Oops. Like that. And then finally, a gap of 3 again for 2. And then right on the very end, just 1 after a gap of 3. Like that. We'll do ourselves brown stained glass in between these, of course. All of them. Definitely don't want to miss any of these. They're very, very important. Keep the draft out, you know. So we go ahead and add these in. Like this. Oops. There we go. And then over here. And here as well. Like so. And now if we go back down to the left side, what we will do on all of these, or most of them anyways, some of them I have missed a few pieces off because this is actually how it is in real life. So I didn't want to go ahead and make mine like perfection and then the real one be the way it is. Obviously we need it to look realistic. So I'm going to swap out my light blue concrete now just for some purple again, just to fill in 1 block in that gap and then add in my stair just here. So it just closes up that little gap there on this front side. The next thing I'll do is I'll take my quartz bricks and I'll go over the windows, all of them, just like so. And I'll do a 2nd layer as well. On the 2nd layer, I'll take my smooth quartz stairs upside down all the way along, from one side to the other, like so. That looks brilliant. And then I'll drop back down to my left side with my spruce stairs this time. And on the very top of the windows here, so on the top of my 5 block windows, I'll stick a stair to the left of it, upside down one in front of the windows, on the ends, back down on this side, but back up again for the next one, upside down, back down, 1 space away this time, because obviously we have a gap of 3, and basically doing this weird pattern the whole way along my windows. So here we have a gap of 2, so of course we'll continue that. Like this, all the way along, upside down stair there, and then 1 final stair on the end there as well. We're doing an upside down stair beneath this one, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle there, 2 up this end, and then we'll do 1, 2, and we'll miss this one off just here. We want to leave that one nice and plain. What I will do here is add a slab just so it looks like it stops, but not so abruptly there. And then what I want to do above these is take 3 slabs here, and I will do a slab in between because I think it looks cool. There as well, here as well, here, and then basically all the way along until the end. So here to there, just like so. Perfect. I want to go ahead and stick myself 2 slabs in the middle here as well, so basically everything is all the same layer. So there too, and then leave the end ones on the left side all completely normal. Looking good. Now to finish up this building entirely, and to finish up today's tutorial, we'll take ourselves some smooth quartz stairs, some quartz bricks, some iron trapdoors, and finally some jungle trapdoors as well. First things first, we want to go in from our right side over this way, and as we have this big gap of 4 just here, the only big gap of 4 on the second floor, we'll go onto the upside down stairs instead this time, so not like before with the big building. We're actually going to go onto these and build on them. We want to start by building on the one with this first slab here, so above, and then on this one with the first slab as well, just there. So it's just either side of the 4. We'll fill in this middle bit, and then 1 layer above, and this should be about 6 blocks in length. We'll come in a block on each side and do jungle trapdoors folded down on each of them. We'll do another layer of quartz bricks. This one will have an upside down stair on, and this one. Then normal, normal, and 2 upside down. Then we'll do ourselves a quartz brick here and here. Iron trapdoors on both of them. And then we'll do smooth quartz stairs in between them for 4. From left to right, that is. Down here you can do yourselves these stairs as well. Just across the upside down stairs, but on top of them of course. Now over this way we must do another one of these things, except this is going to be right the way from the beginning of this side and only stopping when it reaches the middle of this area here. And it only stops by, let me check this, I believe it's just like a curved stair that way around, like that. So we'll go back on ourselves this way. Bear in mind that starts from the middle of this one. And then what we'll do is place upside down stairs above these ones, what we've just done. And these will go right the way along. And these are going to stop just before that final one as well. We don't continue with that one. Then we'll do normal stairs this way around. From left to right, like so. So they kind of do the same as this one, but well, actually the opposite way around, which looks interesting. But it doesn't really matter. You just, as long as you get them sideways, they will look great no matter what. And then we come behind this area and we do 2 layers of our quartz bricks, like that, matching the stairs. We'll do 1 quartz brick up this side with an iron trapdoor on top, and then we'll go with smooth quartz stairs from the block going backwards to the left side. And there we have it. That is it. That is the building. Awesome. And that is it for today's tutorial. Well, there we have it, guys. That is it for episode number 12 of building Hawkins from Stranger Things in Minecraft. Well, Hawkins Square, of course. But yeah, look at this. You know what I was saying at the beginning of the video? Keep in mind what it looked like at the start, and then look at your progress. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, just look at that. We've basically built like a road in a town. You know, it's just insane, especially from nothing. So yeah, you should be proud of yourselves. This was a very long tutorial again, so you should definitely be proud of yourselves. Please make sure to go and hydrate, guys. Get yourself some snacks, and I will see you all very shortly for episode number 13. If you haven't already dropped a like on the video, please be sure to drew that. Well, you can draw it if you like, but I mean, no, please, please be sure to do that. And if you're interested in subscribing, please consider it. That'd be awesome. But yeah, guys, take the best of care. Have an excellent rest of your day. Stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you for that episode 13. Goodbye for now. Thank you again, Assassins.